You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Bold and Beautiful fans. I want to talk to you about Liam's ongoing obsession with getting back with Steffy. At first, I would call it interest. Now I feel like he's getting at the obsession stage, saying, I respect your marriage when he doesn't. Lots of things. But I was thinking about how could Liam win her back? And I came up with one and only one path. All right. So let's talk about it. I want to dig in. Next week on Bold and Beautiful, there's huge movement in the storyline with Liam and Steffy and Finn. And for starters, the good doctor finally gets through to Steffy and convinces her to move back home to the Cliff House in Malibu. Finn swears that he will protect her from his terrible biological mother, Sheila Carter, no matter what. So Steffy finally relents, packs herself and the kids. They head back to the beachfront home they shared. All right, I'm going to tell you official spoilers that kick off that are going to kind of blow this storyline up into a whole different gear. But if you haven't already, please reach down and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Bold and Beautiful updates. All right. So on Monday, Thomas Forrester shows up to see Liam Spencer at Spencer Publications. And he says, I hope you're going to give your marriage with Hope another chance. Don't let what you saw in Rome stand in your way. She loves you. She wants to be with you. Thomas is going to say all the right things, all the persuasive things. And Liam's going to say, nah. So Thomas calls him a fool and he leaves. And clearly the reason Liam is refusing to do this is because he is increasingly fixated on the idea of getting back with Steffy. And I almost feel like it could be heading in a direction where he's going to be as fixated on her as Thomas has been on Hope in the past, which I know would really tick off a lot of people who love Liam. But I just feel like the writers are dragging him and turning him into something that's just appallingly unlikable. So I do think that at some point Liam's attention is going to get a little unhealthy. So Liam hears from Ridge later next week that Steffy decided to go home to her husband, and he knows he has to do something if he wants to keep her away from Finn, steal her from Finn, but he's operating on the excuse mechanism that he's protecting her, okay? But we all know by now, we've seen it, it's more than that. So other confirmed spoilers for the week have Liam telling Ridge that everyone is at risk while Sheila remains on the loose. Liam can already see that leveraging Sheila is the way to make sure that Finn and Steffy can't work things out. When he brought her that video, it sent her packing. He needs to keep pushing that Sheila card to try and stop this reconciliation because that's what he wants. Liam keeps saying he respects the fact that she's married while simultaneously completely disrespecting the fact that she's married. And now I think he's almost going to be on a crusade where he thinks it's his job solely to protect Steffy from her husband and her husband's mother. But it's all going to be under this excuse of being chivalrous and having to be there because his daughter is there and a whole bunch of other mumbo jumbo rationalizations to try and sever her tie to Finn for good. I feel like Liam might get so blatant in his efforts that it explains a coming confrontation. Also next week, confirmed spoilers have Finn confronting Liam once again and accusing him of trying to take his wife. Then, spoilers for the week of September 4th say Liam spells it out for Ridge and Wyatt. I am quite certain he's going to tell them that Steffy needs to stay away from Finn because Sheila will always be a threat, and I'm going to make sure that happens. I'm going to take her back. She's going to be with me, not him, because danger, danger, yada, yada. Something similar to that vein. So the thing is, Liam, he's not wrong about the danger that Sheila represents. He's not. Next week, Carter and Ridge come to see Deacon. They ask him if he has any idea where Sheila is after they go. Sheila is told that she can't stay and she needs to get a grip on reality. And then she talks again about being in her son's Finn's life. Spoilers say Deacon's going to write her this reality check. Sheila blames everything on Steffy because Steffy hates her. That's why she can't be around Finn or Hayes. And that means that maybe pretty soon, very soon, I think, Sheila is going to target Steffy. And that is the one thing I feel like that could help Liam in his effort to steal back his ex-wife from her new husband. I mean, it is one thing for Liam to talk about the threat that Sheila represents, but if the villainess herself doesn't do anything, then Steffy will realize and kind of sink back into her marriage and the comfort there, and Liam is going to be out of luck. But I feel like Sheila being Sheila, she's going to do something bad, and if Liam is lurking around and stalking Steffy under the pretense of protecting her and Kelly, he may actually get to protect her. Imagine if Sheila kidnapped or assaulted Steffy and it was Liam that rode to her rescue. That would do two things. It would cement for Steffy the fact that she can't be with Finn as long as Sheila is not in prison or dead. And it would be a life or death moment where I think all of Steffy's feelings for Liam could come rushing back. If he rescued her and they shared a big kiss, then he tells her, I'll always be there to protect you, and he'll be her safe haven. You know, that's the one and only way that I see Liam Spencer ever stealing Steffy Forrester away from hunky Dr. Finn, because Steffy truly loves Finn, and the only issue she has with him is Sheila. She appreciates that he is a one-woman man, and as we know, Liam is not. So I don't think anything Liam does or says on his own will convince Steffy to leave Finn. I don't. I think it's going to have to be a situation of crisis and danger for her to kind of reset her heart and mind about Finn and Liam. And in fact, frighteningly enough, spoilers for the week of September 4th say that Steffy runs into danger. What is danger for her, though, could be an opportunity for Finn. Hey, drop your comments below. Click a like if you enjoyed this. Click subscribe if you haven't already. We really appreciate that. Shout out to everybody that is listening from other countries. Drop in the comments if you're listening from someplace else. I appreciate everybody listening. Come back soon for more on The Bold and the Beautiful. This is Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.